Hey, I'm Nancy Albert, inventor of the Imako Cosmetic Teeth, and I'm real excited because I got a good-looking model here, and we're going to show you how to fit the teeth.
Well, that was your first lie, but
Okay, you want to have a big pot of boiling water, almost boiling, just simmering, and a bowl, and some kind of kitchen utensil, a knife or a spoon. And when you get the tip, it's like this, and the teeth arrive flat. Some people can't find them, but they're attached to this outer packet. And you get a carrying case, instructions in there, and the carrying case has what's real important: white beads and your pink chunk. So the first thing you're going to do, and you need a mirror too. First thing you're going to do is put this pink chunk in hot water. And like always, you have to have scissors to do anything these days. So put that in there and fill up your bowl. You want to have really hot water, and it is going to melt. It takes about a minute. So while that's melting, I'm going to explain to you that you're going to put a small little tube of that pink plastic along the top edge. That plastic is the same thing as this layer on the back, only it has some pigment in it. And the property of this material is that it can soften and be like taffy at over 130 degrees. And then as soon as it cools off, it comes right back to firm. So what you're going to do is melt this back plastic after you've done the pink at the top. And you'll end up with something springy and arch-shaped. And it remembers, it has a home shape. It'll flex outward. And it's going to fit right over your teeth mechanically.
just like that.
Yeah, those are some fitted ones. So
Right,
here's the trick. He knows how to do it.
All right. It takes about, I guess like you say, about a minute. You take it out, and then, kind of just roll it into a long line like a piece of spaghetti that'll go across the top of that those teeth, to form a ridge. So I'm gonna do a little bit more. I think is that.
Now make it thinner.
All right.
You might have to dip it in the, and you can go ahead and pinch some off because really you get more than you need.
Okay.
If you don't make it thin, it's going to distort your face. So,
Is that about right?
yeah, that's about right.
Okay. And now we dip the teeth in the water, right? So for how long?
Just halfway for just a second. That's all it takes.
All right, like that?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and then I put this on the back.
You put it along the top edge of the back layer. And just dip it in water, and it's easier to pinch off if it's hot.
You think
Just
that's
go
too
ahead.
thick right there?
Yeah, I think it's kind of thick. But with your big face, it won't matter that much.
Okay, thanks.
Okay.
All right, now.
All right, now you put it face down in that hot water.
Okay.
And you wait, and the back layer is going to turn perfectly clear.
How long will that take?
Maybe just 20 seconds or so, or less.
Okay, that looks pretty clear right there.
Yeah, yeah.
Should I take it out?
Yeah, or you can pour the water off is one easier way, but that's fine.
All right, and now I just...
Look in the mirror. Okay, what you want to do is be looking in the mirror and press firmly against all your teeth, and then just hold the sides. You want to be able to see in the mirror whether the sides are covering your teeth and the front. And then just gently hold it in position. Okay. And you don't want all your fingers in the way. You just want to because see, like a little bit came below your teeth, and you can fold it up right at that point.
Okay.
So then you want to time it for 2 minutes,
Okay.
and we'll tick tock, tick tock. We'll cut that. But at the time, after 2 minutes, what's happened is that material on the inside is semi-solid. You don't want to let it completely solidify in your mouth, because if it's semi-solid and you were dumb enough to try to fit these over braces, even though we tell you not to, then you'd still be able to pull it off. So I'd say that's been about a minute. Does it? It should kind of start to feel like it's going to stay on its own. Right when you're.
It looks like it. Let's go a little longer.
Okay.
And what about that gap where the tooth is? So you put some plastic in there too, right?
Yeah, you can. It's optional, but a lot of times it makes people feel better. We're going to fill in the area and have it fit in there where it butts up against neighboring teeth, and it acts like the male portion of a snap fastener. You're just making something that's part of the inside, and it's going to slip right in between his teeth.
Okay, you think it's too that?
Yeah, I think that's enough. So you reach under and try not to touch the top portion, because it's probably just only touch the teeth.
Ooh, that's a good fit there.
Okay.
Here.
All right, and then you put it down and let it cool off a lot.
I think that's better than my other ones.
And then the other thing we need is a pair of scissors, which we have a giant pair right here. And
You got two little points, you're going to cut those off.
yeah, and with this blue in the background, I would hope you can see where there's points. Can you see them? There's points that form where two teeth meet the gum. And what you want to do then is...
Actually, on my other pair, I cut it off with a little pair of fingernail clippers.
Yeah, anything. Nail clippers, scissors. All right.
And the good thing about those is if you mess it up, you just go right back and do it again with the same teeth.
Right. See, with this material, you can heat it and it'll melt over and over and then solidify. Now, if you get it all like it's hanging down below the teeth and you got to do it again, you want to build the bulk of the plastic up to be halfway between the bottom and the top, because these points here, these projections, are what hold the teeth in.
Yeah, they
and
just...
you want to have, it should naturally, when you, my hand shakes too much, you hold it. When you just press it forward, it should naturally form a ledge at the bottom that'll keep those teeth from being shoved
And this
up.
is the place where I have that missing tooth.
Yeah.
My 8th month wait.
Yeah.
And so I'll probably want to put some plastic here just so it'll fit between the teeth. And I'm going to probably end up cutting some of this off with some clippers, because let me see how it does. No, that's perfect.
If you don't touch it when you pull it out of your mouth, because it's still somewhat soft.
That feels good.
Okay. Because what that paint does is it makes it have a curved surface. And instead of easily being able to be sprung outward, it gives it a curved shape is always much, just like a triangle is stronger than a rectangle, a curved shape is stronger than a flat shape.
I believe I like this fit better, but I like both of them. But at least I got a backup there.
Okay.
I keep one of
Well,
these
see,
here.
oh, you cut all the top pink off on that. Because
Well,
I think it was, when you fit those, you touched the
Yeah.
soft top and it made it uncomfortable. So.
But they fit better than.
All right, so next we're going to take, I'm going to change this water because it might not
Okay.
be hot enough.
All right,
That's why you want to have plenty of water.
what are you going to do? Put some plastic there?
Yeah, I'm going to you want to be conservative, so I'm putting 2 beads in there, and they're going to go from white to clear. They're made of the same thing as the pink and what's on the back of our teeth. And the the one property I forgot to discuss is it bonds to itself as long as hot touches hot. So
You're going to stick that teeth back in?
I'm gonna, yeah, but just for a half a second. I'm gonna catch those 2 beads, and then where his tooth is missing, I dip that in for, just a quarter of a second, and it will bond.
Okay.
Now put it back in your mouth, and you want to reach in from behind and gently press it. Don't get any behind the neighboring teeth, but just have it so it butts up against those teeth.
Yeah.
Okay?
I asked my dentist if there might be any danger of them moving those 2 teeth. He said, at my age is about a 0% chance. But if I was like 25 years old, the teeth could move together, and so that would be important to have.
Here's how you can save money on dentistry. Because like when you're getting a crown, the dentist is going to say, well, you're going to need a temporary. And of course you panic thinking, yeah, I need a temporary. I'm not going out like this. You can just get some Imakos for $40 and wear them around, and it's only going to be like 2 weeks until you get your crown, and there you saved $250 is the last I heard, and probably more than that now.
Of course, he'll probably punish you by doing that and take a month to get your regular teeth. My dentist would anyway, but anyway.
You're ready.
Okay, I want to show how adding the melted white beads, which remember you have to dip that in hot water to make it receptive to bonding, but this can make it fit much better. It kind of snaps in and acts like the male portion of a snap fastener. And here's somebody that's got missing teeth on the front, and we just fill that area, and that looks a lot better, doesn't it?
Okay, I'm thrilled with these. These actually fit better than my others, but I'm glad to have 2 sets.
Okay, good. And I'm real happy to have been able to help so many people who are in a pinch, have an emergency, or just experience the terrible discrimination there is for people who have bad teeth. It's worse than any other, I think. So that's the explanation, and we're always here during regular business hours, 10 to 5:30 weekdays, to help anybody that has a problem. So give us a call and read your instructions, and good luck to you.